Hello again. I'm winging this one rather. I just thought this lovely couple we have here, the Emperor and the Empress. This is someone who's got to sit by and attract and will things into, and sort of manifest and will things into existence. And he's the doer. Or the doer. Now, what happens if he's all mint and no imperial, and she's a bit fed up with waiting? So, because if she actually gets her hands dirty, she goes back down to being a queen, and she doesn't want to go backwards. She's like, come on. Hello. It's like that lonely suitcase that keeps going around the carousel at the airport, isn't it? So, how the only way forwards, because she doesn't want to go down to being a queen, how does she step into the Empress shoes? So I'm just going to look for different ways about how the Empress can step up to Emperor. Catherine the Great did it, didn't she? And she did it very well. So let's just put those a little bit apart, just for focus. So obviously it's going to run off that way, so I thought we'll have a little look-see. So I've done all the dings and the preparedness. Apart from one day, I just remembered. Okay. Healer. Sheila the Feeler. Okay. So that is the Sacred Symbols Oracle. This is the Chinese 5 spice. Right. The Chinese 5 elements. Right. There you go. Metal Monkey, let go of control. Right. Let's do it that way. Maybe this one. No, I'm not. Sorry. I just changed my mind. I'm going to go with the dream, the Shaman's Dream. I hope you had a lovely weekend, wherever you are. Whatever you did, whatever you might still be doing. There you go. Right. That was skywriting the fates. Oh, do you know? Go with that one. Falling Angels, Spiritual Narcolepsy. So we'll have those. Let's read up on those and then get back. So the Healer 32. So this is, it's like Ariel, isn't it really, in The Little Mermaid, who wants to do something about it but doesn't quite know. It's that kind of journey. You are a healer. Fear not your inability to be a light worker or way shower for others. Drawing this card can also symbolize that a healing isn't in its highest form is available to you now. If you have pulled this card in regard to a relationship or situation, please know that there is a powerful exchange of energy here. Meditate when you are wanting to heal on the physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual plane. The symbol is the Eye of Horus, an ancient Egyptian symbol of protection, royal power, and good health. Well, there you go. We couldn't have got a better card for that, could we? For the Empress. Okay. And this one here is a metal monkey. Let go of control. Right. That's strange, isn't it? Because you've got somebody here wanting more control. Or is it's not so much control, it's action, isn't it? She wants action, not control. Because ultimately, if these two were working in sync, she would be surrendering the control, which is what, this is what's to be revisited then. He's normally in control, but she's the only female that he will sort of be subservient to. I'm thinking, who's, in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, who's my little Choochie Face? That's all. And you're my teddy bear. So this is what we've got to revisit here, isn't it? Let go of control, because that's what she normally does. But so it's almost going to be the reverse of this card, isn't it? 57. Let's have a look. I'm in control. No, you're not. Yes, I am. The metal monkey is a double yang metal pillar. Emphasizes the sharp quality of metal. The monkey, a young metal sign and a travel star, is agile and swift with his actions. Imagine a warrior quickly cutting through every obstacle that stands in their way. Well, this is this is it. This can be so focused. So they can be so focused on the path ahead, however, that they may lose sight of the bigger picture. Excessive metal can also sharpen one's mind too much, causing them to lack compassion and empathy. Well, see, that's what she would be leaving behind, wouldn't it? As fire associated with the heart is the element that can transform the shape into metal, into usefulness. Consider your actions from the heart. Well, she's very much earth, isn't it? And he's fire, so she's trying to get towards fire, for Aries. Yeah. The card appears as a reminder to let go of control over an aspect of life that's calling for more trust and freedom to move. Hang on, let's do that again. This card appears as a reminder to let go of control over an aspect of life that's calling for more trust and freedom to move. Instead of being so laser focused, expand your perspective. Pick up solutions and opportunities you may have missed and catch up with all those you may have left behind. Reconnect with the spirit within for guidance on the next steps. Take a breath and loosen your grip. The path ahead is clear. Release your worries and tension. You don't need to micromanage or overanalyze anything. You forged your path, and now it's time to hand it over to the divine to do the rest. Everything will fall into place in its own timing. The message from heaven. Metal brings you clarity. Now add fire. See, this is what fire into your vision. Consider how you can fill your path with joy and enjoy the journey. Message from earth. Like metal, cuts out what's not necessary. Prioritize and work smarter, not harder or longer. It's okay to take a pause in your journey to recharge and refuel. So I think it's the opposite of that then. you do have to. Because the path ahead, you can see it. Let's go with that. The path ahead is clear. But you're sitting here in the passive role because there's inaction from this end. So that whole first part of that was applicable, but it's just, I'm not saying to become a megalomaniac or anything, but whatever this disconnect is here, I mean, this is what couples do, isn't it? When one is obviously struggling, they step in. So it's not like the Emperor wants to take over the Emperor's role. It's just he's obviously missing something, so she needs to come in and plug the gap because she's not going to go that way. So it's a bit like in The Sound of Music, where Maria von Curtins pops up on the she you know, he's struggling with his Edelweiss, isn't he? And she pops in and saves the day. Good old Julie Andrews. So yeah. So I mean, let's not put any blame here, but for whatever reason, there's an inability from the Emperor to get this where she's looking for it to go. And on the flip side, let's not say she's a backseat driver, but she's just isn't that amazing? You tap that and there's a baby crying in the street because she's just given birth. Well, she wants to give birth to this new idea. That's a bit of a crazy thing, isn't it? Maybe she has given birth. That's why he's like, I'm off down the pub. Don't want to be that noise. Okay. I wanted a baby. Didn't realise it was going to be that noisy then. Right, this is 19. Falling angels, spiritual narcolepsy. Neunzehn, if you're in Berlin. Falling unconscious, spiritual narcolepsy. You're being cautioned now not to fall asleep or go unconscious. You have been flying above the strife and suffering of the world. So, you have been flying above the strife and suffering of the world in angelic bliss. However, you risk being seduced by the beauty and comfort of your situation and losing track of your aspiration. Well, this is fantastic. Your wings. As you fall, you pick up speed, heading toward the trees below and a possible nasty landing. Remember that all you need to do is stop being a falling angel and spread your wings to halt your descent and then find updraft again. So this is what she's feeling. She can feel the plans, whatever plans they're going. She wants to heal the plans, so she's got to take control slightly, which means flapping her wings. Absolutely. Do not be seduced by the fallen angels, your supposed friends and companions who are ready to use you for their pleasure and have only their own interests in mind. As you saw once more in flight, receive the gift of the falling angel as an invitation to study the forest from above the trees. In other words, to analyze your situation from a higher perspective. Beautiful, yeah. Without being entangled in its thorny branches. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. Yes, so then go back to Empress mode. So yeah, perfect. So the Empress is sort of coming up to here and then going back and doing what she does best, which is patiently waiting for this to keep. So she's on, she's like nudging it. Come on, Emps. I bet she won't get the recognition for it because I mean, she's doing all the work here, isn't he? He'll probably get the celebration. There you go. Let's hope he shares it with them. No, let's finish reading that anyway. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. Action you take now may backfire. Stay conscious and wait until you are guided to change. You will know when the time is ripe. Beautiful. So that's come out as a pretty perfect journey there. Do we need tarot on this? Yeah, let's have some showtime at the tarot row. Let's have a bit of tarot. I don't think we need to. Let's go with the one that everyone recognises. No. I like this deck. Important. Yeah, when I read for my royals. Yeah. I better not say their names. Yeah. Oof, I'll tell you. No, I better not say. The NDA. Better not go anywhere near that one. What a lovely royal daddy. That's it. I love the little bits. Right. Let's do bridges. Mrs. Bridges. There you go, tower. But I think it's her feelings, isn't it? Her feelings are going to bring in this tower, going to encourage her to bring in this tower. Because she's sitting there, I mean, she's gathering dust there, isn't she? Basically. Let's face it. And we don't know what he's doing here. No. So she if she goes the other way, she'll completely destroy her own status. So what she's got to do is bring a tower to the Empress status and nip over. Or she it's about healing a tower. Or let's say being proactive in healing it by trying to avoid it, by trying to get this over the finishing line. So it's remedying, let's call it remedying the situation. Because then what comes next? The star, which is dreams coming true. Yeah. Exactly. The Tower and the Three of Swords. This is exactly what she's trying to avoid. And if you think about these two as the top icons in the Empire, if he might be ill, who knows? His eye's not on the ball though, so she does have to step in. Edelweiß, you know. So in order to avoid his humiliation, or well, she is just looking after her own best interest as well. In order to avoid this, she's got to go on this healing journey here. Okay, this is taking the shape. Devil. Because okay, let's there's old-fashioned records, and you get a scratch in the record. How do you get over that scratch in the record to get out of this sort of going down the plug hole? Because otherwise you're going to be stuck in the same cycle, time and time again. And it's the falling angel and the devil. That's got a nice link about flap your wings and stay high. If you stay high vibe, then you stay away from the devil's clutches, don't you? Because you're too high for that low vibrational stuff. You know, you just swat it off, don't you? Yeah, I mean, it's literally, you can swat it off as easily as saying, the begone, you know, begone, you have no power here. Oh, not today, Satan. What have we got here then? Oh, we've got the magician. I didn't hold the devil up, did I? There you go. Look at the devil. Because the devil energy, it's almost like bouncing off, it's a double negative. It's bouncing off a double negative, isn't it? If you're a little bit lost for inspiration, thinking, well, I don't want that. And by not wanting something, you can, you know, it's a bit like magnets sort of pushing, you know, they can either attract or you can turn the other way around and so you can shunt with them. But you've got, or she's got everything she needs. I mean, this was seriously strong. I mean, look at these cards. The Empress, the Tower, the Devil, the Magician, the Emperor. And the Three of Swords is a very heavy card. Oh, do you know, this deck never fails me. Oh, I love that deck. I'm just saying, what we've got here at the bottom, we've got the Five of Swords, and we've got Temperance. So, let's say the Five of Swords and Temperance would be balancing out this sort of pitched battle. I mean, we've got three really heavy cards here: the Tower, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So, what she's taking preemptory measures to avert this. Because otherwise she's going to have to go through the process, deal with the onslaught, and then balance it out again afterwards. So she's taking preemptory measures here to avert this. Very clever lady, this Empress, isn't she? I think so. Let's have another line of Tarot. With the Hermit on the bottom there. Because that really this is almost a confirmation, isn't it? Let's see if we can get some more ideas. Yeah, transformation. That's what this whole thing is about. Transformation. She's got to drag up as the Emperor, isn't she, for a bit, in order to protect from the Three of Swords. Tower, Three of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing. Again, oh crikey. Two majors. She knows what she's doing, because it's very much in the major arcana here, isn't it? Which is about the spiritual feeling of it. It's not about the court cards, sort of interpersonal sort of minglings of the court and dangerous liaisons and stuff like that. And it's not about the actions, because the furthest she can fall is to actually go down to the 3s and the 7s, on the 1 to the 10s. But the 3 strata of tarot. Interestingly, we haven't had any court cards. Let's go again. But with the Magician, with like the double negative bounce off the devil, divine timing and change, and the magician, yeah, she can and the protection, she can avert these. So this is a really good plan here. Yeah, in order to provide stability, safety, security, and extra sanity, if not worrying. Oh, Hierophant. Harry Hierophanti. Wow. The Tower, the Devil, the Magician, Death, Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant. Wow. Okay. Well, this is the safety, security of having a faith, isn't it? And you got the most powerful male figure on the mundane. He wears the crown on the land, and he's got the connection upstairs. Then you've got the magician manifesting with divine timing. So her pathway in here, if you want to look at it that way around, is to bring this. But the Hierophant and the Four of Wands, that's a beautiful feeling, isn't it? It's being very comfortable with your faith. It's that unshakable faith. And the protection that comes from it. And let's use this as divine timing. It's synchronicities as well, isn't it? So it's picking up on the synchronicities and knowing the magician, knowing what to do with them when you come across them. So it's this inner preparedness here. I'm feeling that the High Priestess is in brackets round about here, you know? Because we did have Temperance, and I did see the Hermit card at the bottom of those decks, so, but that's all covered in here, really. We did have Temperance make an appearance. So, let's get one more from this deck to finish off with. Five of Wands. Yeah. It's not interesting about the 7, the 4, the 5 of Wands. Apart from that 3 of Swords, the only sort of action cards we've got are all in Wands, which is, yeah, take action. Movement. You've got to move it on. This is protection. This is security. And this is, well, this is what you've got to do to get from there to there, from the 4 to the 7. This is the 5 of Wands. So it's about competition. Oh, domestic strife is strife, isn't it? Because if he's not pulling his weight, then she's got to go all the way over here, go down there, go, oi, wake up. Are you all right, dear? What are you doing? Where's my dinner? But there again, let's look at it into domestics. You know, the perfect relationship is 50-50, isn't it? But if somebody's under the weather, below par or something, that's when it shifts to that. So this is why this Empress has got to step up right now. And without usurping him. As I say, like Maria von Curtin's in The Sound of Music, she's got to make it look natural and as though it was planned. Only he will know what she's done, because she'll do it with so much aplomb that it'll look like it was rehearsed or it was part of the plan. Because the rest of it, I mean, these are beautiful cards to support. Yeah, because this was the upside down card here, isn't it? And that's where the problem is there. I mean, I love a good tower. I don't see the tower as a negative card at all. So, and that's what she's sort of avoiding here. So there's three. The most negative card here is the Three of Swords. But she knows that instead of having to heal that Three of Swords, she's trying to avoid it. So she'd rather deal with a bit of the tower to her own status. But it's not a negative tower; it's a positive tower because she's trading up. She's overstepping the mark, isn't she? She's not getting down to the queen level or the lows. She's not going down to the court cards or the 1 to the 10s. Because this tower comes through the change upwards, promotion rather than demotion, and it actually shores everything up. And then she goes to 5 of 1, so it's a progress that brings more stability. 5 of 1. You go, girl. Right. As we know, excuse me, every action has a reaction. Yep. Let's see what the danger is, or what the demon is that might scuttle her plans. So nothing untoward about this, it's just what might be blocking this progress. So if this is something that you might need to do, just check this demon and how it will infiltrate into people's behaviour and what you can do to get around it or stamp on its neck. Arobas, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, teamwork. Absolutely. There you go. 5 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. That explains it all. That's what the Empress has got to deal with, isn't it? You can deal with that and do this journey here. You'll get what you want, Queenie. All right, I hope that helped. Take good care, won't you?